Welcome back, Southside Sippers. I'm John.
Hi, I'm Kaija.
I didn't learn my lesson last time.
He's going to let me be part of the November haul, and I've already been giving him some slack for how many bottles he's bought. However, in his defense,
6.
I was going to say there's 12 bottles over there. 6 of them we bought together. We did take a trip down to
That was November 1st.
Urban Country. We
And
did
she
on
wa-
November 1st.
And she wanted me to be done then, and I
He just
can't.
can't.
I can't.
He has no
I
resistance.
can't.
No self-discipline at all.
I
So,
can't. No.
anyways, what have we got, sir? What's the November haul? What are you going to start with?
Why did I do it? So let's start with what we got when we went to Kentucky. We stopped at our friend's Pursuit
That was our first stop,
and got the Double Oak Rye.
which I'm excited about.
Pretty stoked.
Had some pretty good reviews, and we were actually shocked to see the bottle was still there. It's sold out now. I looked on their website just yesterday. Well, no, it was this morning. See if they had like a Black Friday sale or something.
We're gonna have to open this right now.
You gonna open it now?
We're gonna have to open this right now.
First bottle in? What?
We're gonna have to open this now, and I don't have my knife with me
I might be a bad influence on you.
because I am so excited about this one.
So Pursuit is building a physical location. They're set to open in 2025, what I've been told. If you have not been on their website, they have some updates and things on their website. We still need to do their experience, their tasting experience.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang. We did sign up for their bottling line. Like you can go and help them bottle bottles, which would be cool, but our work schedules haven't quite yet allowed for that, but we're still got it on their mailing list. And then if you have not yet done the Bourbon Pursuit podcast, it's voted one of the best bourbon podcasts. So
It's pretty interesting.
Pursuit. What's it called? The podcast?
Their podcast is Bourbon Pursuit.
Okay, I second guessed myself that I shouldn't have.
While we were there, we picked up another bottle of Pursuit United, the Oak Collection. Blended straight bourbon whiskey finished with toasted American and French oak.
We haven't tried that one either.
I don't think we've tried that one either.
We're not generally a French oak fan, but we're going to give it another go with Pursuit. Here, cheers.
I'm going to need a lot of this.
Cheers to overspending on bourbon. Again.
That's good. That is tasty.
That is really good. That means they know what they're doing over there.
They can blend.
Ryan, I mean, if you were to ask someone, like, what makes a rye bourbon, like, what do you taste in a rye bourbon? Generally, it's a little spicy, but you get a lot of those baking spices.
See, I don't think it's spicy.
I get a little bit of spice right up front. This literally tastes like a pie in a cup. I get a lot of baking spice, and even that aftertaste is very baking spice, but it's a little peppery right up front, which again is supposed to fit with a rye type bourbon. I get a tiny bit of an oaky finish too. Now, this is not our first bourbon of the day, but this super smooth, 108 proof, always
108.
Highly, highly, highly recommended if you can find it.
It's pretty tasty.
Worth the trip down to Kentucky
to
find
just
it.
see them. Yes.
What else did we do while we were down there, sir?
When we went down there, we were meeting friends. So we made a few stops before we met friends. We met them at Willett for lunch. If you've not tried their food, you got to go. Egg salad sandwich.
Doesn't sound like much, but oh
amazing.
My stars.
Man, that thing was like thick.
With crusted cheese on the outside. I mean, really, really good.
Really good. Their wings, I thought were good. She wasn't a huge fan
of the wings.
I thought they were really good.
Cauliflower.
And then the cauliflower I thought
Spicy.
was really good.
Oh my gosh. And again, you don't think of like cauliflower as being decadent, but this is the best cauliflower I've ever had.
It was good.
So, and the bar's kind of neat. You do need a reservation to go. I think the grounds are really pretty.
They are pretty.
We've not yet done a tour there.
No. But before we met them, we were like, hey, we need to try to knock some stuff out because we wanted to maximize our time. So stopped at Pursuit first, and then because it's so close, we stopped at Heaven Hill, and I had to buy a backup bottle of grain to glass, weeded.
We have since buying this backup bottle tried this grain to glass. If you haven't seen the video yet, you have to go back and look for it.
I don't know if we've done the video for the weeded part.
Really?
No, because we did a grain to glass video, but it was only the bourbon and the rye because I couldn't get the weeded.
Oh,
And then we
my
opened the
mistake.
weeded.
We opened the weeded.
It's
And the
good.
weeded, I think we're liking the best so far.
And that's why I picked up a backup, because I was told the weeded was far superior than the other two. So I was like, well, we're here. I don't know if I'll see it again. So I was like,
sure,
I'll
Let's
pick
do
it
it
up.
again.
And if we didn't care for it, I'm sure I know some people that might have took the bottle off my hand. So, but she's really, really liking it. So
really
we're
like
gonna
like
keep
a
the
weeded
backup.
bourbon though.
So,
Then we popped in at Old Forester. That was a
well,
blast.
that was, yeah. Well, we went there after
Heaven Hill.
Heaven Hill. No, before
Yes.
Heaven Hill.
Before Heaven Hill?
Before Heaven Hill, because Heaven Hill is.
Well, then you went out of order.
Well, because we didn't get anything from Old
Well,
Forester.
you got to tell our viewers.
I was going to talk to them about that. I'm going to tell you guys that
I
struck
picked
out.
up some chocolates for my mother who was watching our children. So there's that.
We got chocolate there.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. Their marshmallow thing that starts with an M, mall something, is like really good.
Chocolate marshmallow. It's tasty. Check it out.
With sea salt on this. So good.
It's really good.
Anyways, then we did Heaven Hill, and then we went to Willett.
Then we went to Willett for lunch. We walked out with something I hadn't seen
It's
before.
a distillery only, and we were able to try this at the bar there, which I thought was really great. I really liked it, and I talked this one into buying a bottle. The name is so cool.
Speakeasy.
Yeah.
It is distilled, aged, and bottled by Willett Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky. It is 98 proof. It's pretty good. It's a nice, easy drink. Now, I didn't think it was super complex.
No, it was fun.
But it was a good drink. It was a good drink, and it was not expensive at all.
$30, I think, for the bottle.
I thought it was like 40.
It was closer to 30.
I don't know. I didn't bring the receipts. What else did we do?
I think you let me pay for that one, actually. I think that's why you don't have a receipt.
She did. Yes, I don't have a receipt for that because their receipt thing was broken.
That's right.
And I think I had them email.
Well, I could look it up, but I'm just going to say I'm right. It was around $30. No. Distillery only. I actually wouldn't mind opening that one up sometime soon too. Just bringing it up for $30 a bottle. It'd be worth just drinking it down. Anyways, after lunch.
Here, let's open it now.
You want to open it now?
Oh. Why not? Let's just keep going. All
right then.
Why not?
If we find this is really bad, I'm going to be really disappointed because I'm really excited to open up this bottle. And I haven't been able to do that yet until we could do this bourbon haul video.
Yeah. For you guys.
This is a story on the back of this. Behind false bookshelves and trick doors, parties of lavish extravagance were replete with jazz music and the allure of forbidden spirits. I think that would be so cool. Back in the days of prohibition and get into the speakeasy. Patrons knew to speakeasy or softly as their secret watering hole. I love it. All right, here we go. Just do a few. 98 proof, though. We've been drinking a few of these now that have been a little higher proof, so I'm a little bit worried it might taste a little flat, but we'll see. It smells a little oaky. Cheers. Yeah.
Ooh, that's got a weird twang to it.
Oh, I don't know. I like this. It's baking spice, and it's got a little oak, and then it finishes kind of with a leather and smoke.
Maybe that's what it tastes.
That it literally tastes like something you like. If you think of a speakeasy, you think of like the whole garb back in the day, and you're sitting on leather couches, and there's someone over here smoking a cigar. Like that, I think is why I liked this, because I could literally picture myself in a speakeasy drinking something like this. Like all of this taste brings back all of these memories. And like I had forewarned, 98 proofs, a little lower than what we normally drink. So it's lying maybe a tiny bit flat compared to the 108 and the 115 and whatnot that we've had before this. But I really like this. I think it's an experience, brings back a memory, distant memory, maybe in another life.
When did you go to a speakeasy?
We have been to a speakeasy, just not back in the day.
Gotcha. What? Where did we go next? After Willet and eating all that food,
Oh yeah,
we went to
Cox's Creek,
Cox Creek,
the real one.
which
We attempted to go.
okay. So I
There's
told
two down there
I
within a very close proximity.
we were with Dustin and his wife, and they I thought they knew. I said we're gonna go to Cox Creek. Cox Creek Four Roses, their bottling area, but I just said Cox Creek. So he put in his GPS Cox Creek, which is they have a small hole something kind of distillery,
Almost
maybe
like a shed, like a tin roof, like gravel
we
parking lot.
pull in and I'm like,
hand painted sign.
What are you doing?
Like,
He's
we're
like,
never leaving this. We walk in, we're not leaving this place.
He-
And remember on the way to
We saw
Willet, I was like, that was Cox's Creek. Are you sure that's where we're going next? Because that looked like a hole in the wall. And you were like, no, it's got a big bottle of something in the front, big barrel or something, based on the pictures you've seen.
if you've been to that, please let us know that you survived.
Yes, because
yeah, if it's any good.
Yeah.
But so we pulled in there, and I'm like,
right back out.
Yeah, this is not it. We're going to Four Roses, Cox Creek, which was like 3 minutes down the road. Because we called on the way down, which you can do that.
Which is nice.
You can call them and say, hey, is there anything been released today? They're like, yes, we released 2 single barrels. And we didn't have one of them. We had that recipe, but we got a recipe that we do not have, which is an OBSQ.
And we got the last one.
Yes, by Brent Elliott, Master Distiller. So this is a 10-year, 4-month-old bourbon. Presents itself with aromas of sweet vanilla and honeysuckle.
Ooh,
bright flavors of raspberry and honey fade slowly into an oak and rye on the finish. So pretty excited about that coming in at, I don't know, some proof. So I was pretty excited.
Our friend Dustin picked up a beer that was finished in
Four Roses barrels. It was a Breckenridge Brewing
he went back
finished.
For seconds,
so. He smashed 5 bottles, said it was amazing. He's left 1 bottle for me, so
that was nice.
I'm pretty excited about trying that. He's tried to go back, but he keeps trying to go back on days they're closed for some odd reason. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it was that was fun. It was pretty cool. Went there, and then our next stop, we had a distillery tour at Jimmy Beam, which was pretty cool.
It was actually really pretty cool. Our tour guide was awesome.
Was really good. And we bottled our very own single barrel 120 proof of Knob Creek that day, which was really neat.
We got to wash the bottle, and you get to watch the bourbon go in. They waxed it, and then we got to put our fingerprint. Both of us got to put our fingerprint in at the top,
which was really neat.
Yeah. We got to label it. We labeled it Southside Sippers. So with a little tiny gold sticker, but still
sticker up there. I thought was really neat. They washed their bottles with bourbon. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those where you push down to wash a glass. That's how they did it with this.
Yeah.
I wanted to walk over there and just stick my mouth over it and push down, but this one wouldn't let me. But this was a really cool experience.
We've been on a very small handful of distillery tours. We're growing our experience. The few that we have tried, they've all been very different. What was unique about this particular tour, which Still to Weller does the same, you actually get tastings throughout the tour. A lot of the other tours we've had the pleasure of experiencing, you taste afterwards. So you're sitting at a bar and they're kind of giving you the bourbon as you go, or bourbon tastings right there. But for this particular tour, you got a little stop and, they're allowing you to taste as you go through the tour, which is really kind of fun. Giving you some back history and some story there. And I don't know, this bottle is just really cool with the waves. I mean, it looks like it's been handmade.
It was neat.
So it was really cool. It was neat
It was
to
a
see
lot of
it from
fun.
start to finish, and there was some little interactive parts throughout.
Kai dumped some bourbon on our tour guide
I really did.
while filling a barrel. I got to dump a barrel and tried to stick my mouth under the barrel and
And you got in trouble.
got in trouble for that. So they
It's
asked
a
us.
wonder we got kicked out.
I mean, they asked us not to come back. So
We did not.
joking. We would love to go back because it was fun. We got to go to their
Mhm.
bar
Mhm.
to see stuff up in their bar and have a drink.
They have a really nice outdoor drinking area.
It's really cool.
The kitchen. It's called the kitchen. We went to the bar at the kitchen. We've not actually eaten there, but I've been told the food is good, really good. The bar was really kind of neat. The whole area was just glass, so you could see out. We were kind of, with our timing of everything, kind of rushed to get a drink real quick before our tour. But we would go back, and the outdoor seating area was kind of nice.
It was a really good experience. We enjoyed ourselves.
We were a little bit like, Jim Beam, because they're so big, but
it's neat
a tour worth seeing.
Yeah, it was neat to see. I mean, we've seen some small craft distillery tours, and now we've gone to a very mass produced tour. And it's cool to see the difference. So we had fun.
We did.
So
all right, moving on. Now the rest of these bottles I was not present for. These are the 6 I can take responsibility for. I'm surprised that he brought out these other bottles for me to see.
I wasn't going to.
This is what happens. His inhibitions lower the more bourbon he's had. So, what have you got for us to see, my dear?
Just wow.
You know what? I didn't even count that little tiny bottle up there.
That's not considered a bottle. That's not considered a bottle. Let's not talk about that. I picked up a Mary Dowling toasted barrels wheated mash.
Ooh, interesting.
With winter wheat.
Okay, now we've had this at a friend's house,
but not this one.
No. Okay.
His was a barrel proof. This one's a 91 proof.
Oh my.
So
okay.
It's a neat bottle.
The bottle is really cool. Looks like something you would find like cologne in.
It's a neat bottle, and I actually went to. I got this bottle at Paragon Liquors in a very small town in Indiana. I'd never been in there, and it was just a really neat shop. I got to talk to the owner. She was really nice, and I know she was busy, but she took the time. I think we probably talked for about 20, 30 minutes. I was in between appointments, so I just stopped in there because I had seen that some other people posted some stuff. She had a great selection, so if you're ever around Paragon, stop in and say hi.
Paragon, Indiana?
Yeah.
I have no clue where that's at.
Yep.
North of Indy?
Nope, south.
South. Gotcha.
She's out by like Martinsville area.
Between
like Mooresville and Martinsville.
What the heck?
So
interesting. Okay.
Kind of cool. But I walked away with that, and there was a lot of other stuff there, but I just walked away there.
Over there? I'm interested to see.
Which one?
The toasted bourbon.
Oh, so I've been hearing I got a short barrel, toasted barrel. And
what makes it a short barrel? Is like that's the name of the bourbon?
That's the name.
Oh.
And I thought it was a single barrel, but maybe it's not. I bought this in Kentucky.
Okay.
When I was on a 5-hour trek one way for an appointment. And this was at like a gas station liquor store.
Seriously.
Yep. So
proof on that? 94?
This is a 94 proof short barrel toasted small batch.
So dark.
Sourced in Bardstown and Green River. Mash bill 70/21/9. Toasted time 6 months. Char Kelvin number 4.
Oh my goodness.
Barrel entry at 104.
Interesting.
So
okay.
I don't know. I've some people have talked about short barrels, so I've been very curious about it. I keep passing on it, and I was like, you know what, I really want to try it. So I picked that one up. I've seen I think a honey one maybe, and it was over $100 and some odd. This one wasn't. So I don't know. If you've tried short barrel, let me know what your thoughts are on that. What else did we get? We got
it was bottled in Atlanta, Georgia, but distilled in Kentucky.
Yeah, from Bardstown. Bardstown and Green River. Oh, Bardstown on Green River. So our group, Naptown Bourbon Club, we went to an event, and we got a really cool Advent calendar.
Which we're excited to
We're excited. We're not going to show you. Sorry.
What? We're not?
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Then why didn't we bring it down?
Well, when we drink it.
We're unprepared.
I thought maybe we would explain it like at the end.
Oh, we got an advent calendar. We'll explain it in
We
a
got
minute.
like one bourbon a day for December. And
Starts
the
tomorrow.
bottles, tomorrow, December 1st, tomorrow. The bottles are completely unlabeled. And they will release the bourbon the night before as to what we're trying. So we're kind of excited. The pours are decent-ish pours. So.
I think it's like 2 ounce pours, maybe.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, we digress.
We also got a pick of their Buffalo Trace, picked by Naptown Bourbon Club.
This says Sazerac on it.
Yeah, it's a Sazerac owns Buffalo Trace, so Sazerac Select, Barrel Select.
Gotcha.
But Naptown went and picked it. So we got that. I don't know where, but I picked up an Eagle Rare.
10 years?
Just regular Eagle Rare, yep.
Okay. Is it always 10 years?
Yes, always 10 years, unless it's a BTAC. So, picked up an Eagle
really
Rare.
Only like 90 proof?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Anytime I see an Eagle Rare, I pick it up. I like those as gifts or raffle options for charity and donation. So, I pick up an Eagle Rare. I did buy another bottle of Buffalo Trace, which is just it's tater bottle. I got it because it has a really cool sticker on it, and it was red, white, and blue. I really liked it, so that's why I bought that one.
You can't
That's
tell
all.
that's
No,
Donald.
that's all we're talking about.
So,
that.
okay.
Next. It's a tater bottle, and I thought it was cool. So while I was in Kentucky,
this is so cute. It's like Barbie size bottle of bourbon.
When I got the tater bottle, they had
look at it, it's so cute.
Baby Blanton's.
And it even has a little tiny horse on it. Does it have a?
It does not have a letter.
Okay.
Nope. This is the same one they put on their cigars.
Oh.
So
they put a little horse on their cigars.
On their cigar tube, yeah.
Gosh, this doesn't even give you proof. Is this
it
literally?
No, it's 90.
It's 90 proof.
Yeah. It's all Blanton's. It's just like a shot. But it's such a cool bottle.
Little tiny shot.
And if I ever see them, I pick them up because they're neat.
They're cute.
Yeah. And we can't get them here in Indiana.
Really?
So,
did you buy that in Kentucky?
I did. I got it with the tater bottle.
Then you got one more little box over there.
I got a store pick from my guys over at 7th and 70 of Blanton's.
We have like 10 of these now.
I normally pass on Blanton's now just because we have a lot of Blanton's.
A lot.
But when it's store pick, you gotta buy it.
You don't give away the store picks.
No, we'll open the store picks.
All right. We're going to do a video on the store picks. We're going to have to split it into 2 videos, I think, because we have so much.
From Ryan and Wayne. So it's
we
a little.
Probably spell Blanton's in store picks.
It's a little 375. They're all the same. It's the same topper.
The same topper?
Yeah.
They always give you an L?
No, it's the same topper though.
I know, but then they're like, this is. Oh, you want to collect the gold.
I want the gold ones now.
Oh my stars.
Maybe. We'll see.
If you haven't seen the video on the Blanton's toppers, you have to look that up. We did that a couple weekends back.
Somewhere here. Maybe I'll see if I can remember to put it in the video. So
12 bottles 13 if you count the little bitty guy.
You can't count that because that's not really a bottle.
We still spent money on it. It was not free.
Why? I don't think she's going to be allowed to be in any more of these videos.
He's not going to allow me to be in any
more. No more. This is asinine. What do you think? How did I do? What she's not telling you is she enjoys all this.
I do.
And
they know. I've been on the video sipping the bourbon just alongside you.
If I didn't do this, we wouldn't have anything to...
Oh my gosh. We will never run out of bourbon.
Oh, we will.
The apocalypse could happen and we would be drinking our bourbon for like a decade, if not longer, with all of the stuff that you have on the show.
You got to have a bunker. Do you have a bunker? You got to have a bunker.
We might have to invest in a bunker or something.
We have a bunker. This is the bunker.
I have to turn something into a bunker. I don't know.
What do you think? Have you tried these bottles? What are your thoughts on these bottles? Would you not buy these bottles? Let us know.
You really want to know?
Sure. Yeah. I like to know people's opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know. Comment. Tell me. Sip responsible.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I think Kai's gone. This part never happened, but I'm going to show you guys anyways. Keep it on the low. She definitely doesn't know about this. I didn't show her everything. There's a little bit more that happened in November. So let's digress real quick before she comes back down here. I was able to score another bottle of Eagle Rare. I got lucky on that one. I needed an actual Eagle Rare that was not a store pick, so I got that. Thanks to Ray at the Rural Inn. I got another one of their store picks, a Tumble and Dice single barrel double oak, which I'm super excited about. I think it's not a rye though. I think it's a high rye. So still kind of a bourbon. Rural Inn. Let's see, does it have the age statement? It's a 36% rye, 60% corn, 4% malted barley. Barreled in 2015. So 9 years. Pretty excited about that. Tumble and Dice, that first rye we had went over pretty well. So pretty good. Ray talked me into this Circle City straight rye whiskey from Circle City. It's a 12-year 95.5 store pick. This one I'm super stoked about. I can't wait to try that. And then I asked him if there was anything else. They had a store pick of Fiddler. I don't know if you guys have had Fiddler yet. It's toasted. It is a little over 120. Aged 6 years, 9 months. Finished 2 months in a toasted barrel. So I haven't had anything from Fiddler. So if you guys have, please let me know what your thoughts are. Distilled in, so MGP. Kind of excited about that one. And then I got their store pick of Elijah, 9-year, 127.1 proof. They always have good picks. So that was my haul from Rural Inn. I stopped in at Costco and I couldn't believe what I saw. I've been hearing about this stuff coming out. Elijah Craig single barrel toasted. So I had to pick it up because, well, why wouldn't I? This one is 9 years, 122 proof. They had that, and they had another one, 10-year, 114 proof, single barrel toasted. So I think I'm going to try to do a toasted video from Elijah. Put that, and then a toasted, the 94 proof toasted. I'll be curious how that comes out. And then my buddy Dustin came through for us over at Pursuit with their special release, Maryland Straight Rye Whiskey, episode 64, 5 years, 125.2 proof. These special episodes, these are the only bottles that are not 108. It's a rye. Pretty excited about that. Pursuit's always doing some fun stuff. So, and then, I was able to get a store pick of 1792 from 7th and 70. Pretty excited about that. I've tried that. It's pretty tasty. One more stop. I stopped at the Blue Store in Danville, Illinois, and I can't pass up some stuff. I got a Redwood Empire Screaming Titan. It's a wheated bourbon, 96 proof. I'm excited to try some of these Redwoods. I haven't tried them yet, so got that. And then I bought a Still Austin cast strength. I've had a Still Austin, and it is dark, and it's only 2 years. They're really good. If you guys have had them or have tried it, let me know. Let me know your thoughts, because I really enjoyed it. It was a very unique flavor. So, and then last but not least, I've been eyeing one of these for a while. Old Overcourt cast strength 11 year. It is 107.4 proof from Jim Beam. I've been wanting to try it. Finally pulled the trigger and buying it. Have you had it? Is it any good? Was it worth buying it? Let me know. November got crazy. Yeah. I don't have any words. So again, let's not tell Kaija. Let me know your thoughts. You guys have a good day. Sip responsible, guys. We'll see you in the next one.